as you sit here this morning, you may find your thoughts are racing. Maybe your to-do list for the day is running through your mind. What we're going to do is acknowledge those thoughts and then let them go. Think about those thoughts, worries, concerns, like a car driving past us. We can hear the car. We acknowledge those thoughts coming into our head. We hear the car louder as it passes in front of us. And then we slowly hear that car fade into the distance. That's how we're going to think about our thoughts. Let them come in, hear them, let them fade into the distance. I'm going to do a little mental scan of our body, just checking in with everything. Maybe check in with your toes, coming up through your feet, through your ankle. Checking in now through our calves, through our shin, up through our knees. Coming up now through our thighs, up through our hips. Taking note of anything that may be sore or stiff. Anything that might be aching this morning. Maybe send the breath, send some energy there. Working our way up now through our spine. Checking in with those shoulder blades. All the way up now to our shoulders. Coming down through our arms, through our elbow, all the way down to our wrist and to our fingers. We're going to place our chin on an imaginary shelf. Just taking any pressure off our neck. Think about growing through the crown of our head, allowing our heart to open towards the sky. Our face is soft, and we're happy to be here, so maybe a little smile comes to your face. Let's bring our hands down by our side. On the next inhalation, we're going to bring those hands all the way up, and then exhale as we bring them back down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, returning back down. Following your own breath. Eyes can be softly closed. Eyes can be open. Let's do one more big breath in, reaching all the way up. Exhale, returning those hands back by our sides. We're going to start some little shoulder rolls now. Just coming forward with them. Small, small. And then we'll slowly start to make them bigger. Letting our whole arms start to come into those circles. And when you're ready, we've got those full arm circles coming forward. When you're ready, start those circles going backwards, still nice and large. Maybe thinking about opening the chest as you come around. Start to make those circles a little bit smaller, taking some of the arm motions out, and tinier. Just thinking now, just the shoulders drawing back and down. One more, bringing those shoulder blades on your back, letting those shoulders open nice and wide. Placing our hands now just on our knees. We're going to slowly start to bring our chest towards our left knee, circle towards the center, and take it back up. I find sitting on my block for that throws me off, makes me feel like I'm going to fall off my block. So if you'd like to step or sit off your block, feel free. Just drawing big circles now. Switching direction when you're ready. Coming first to the right side, then to the left. Eyes can be softly closed, or eyes can be open. You're going to do one or two more like this. And then we're going to sit back up straight and tall. Again, eyes can stay closed or you can open them. We're just going to turn our gaze now towards the left side. And then we'll bring it back to center. And then we'll turn our gaze towards the right side. And back to center. One more each side. Center, opposite side. Back to center. Now we're going to drop our chin to our chest. Bringing the head up when you're ready. We're just going to do a nice small little twist. So we're going to take our right hand and place it on our left knee, taking a big breath in, reaching through our crown on the exhale. Coming into that twist towards the left side. And maybe you just want to take it into a small twist to start. We are still warming up our body. Inhale, reaching out through that crown. Exhale, coming back to center. Left hand just coming on our right knee. Big breath in, reaching up through that crown, through our heart. Exhale as we twist towards the right. And again, you can gaze over the right shoulder, or you can keep your eyes closed for now. Big breath in, exhaling, coming right back to center. We're going to come over now onto all fours. When we are in all fours, I'd like you to think about nice wide fingers, pressing into those fingerprints, the crease in our wrist lining up with the front of our mat, shoulders over our wrists, and our hips are over our knees. Again, we're still reaching out through that crown. We've got the natural curve in our spine. We're going to keep our head and neck in line. We're going to start with a nice big deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale as we round our back up into our cat, tucking our chin under, gaze in between our knees. When we're ready to inhale, we're going to inhale, letting our head come up and our belly come out. And out. So we exhale up, and we inhale down. So you can follow your own breath with this. Exhaling on your cat and inhaling on your cow. If you find that thinking about the breath throws off your movement, Think about the movement and let the breath come naturally. We always want to breathe. Anytime anybody wants water, feel free to grab water. I'd like you to do 1 or 2 more of these wherever you feel you can go today. Whenever you finish, you're going to finish with that natural curve in your spine. Bringing the back to that natural curve. When you're ready, we're going to lift left leg and right arm. We're going to lift it up. We're going to reach it out. Inhale as we lift it. Exhale as we release back to the floor. Opposite side now. Left hand, right leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to do 1 more on each side. So making sure we finish with the opposite side from what we started with. From here, we're going to go into our child's pose. So your option is to bring the big toes together, let the knees open and let your belly hang between your knees. Or keep the legs together and let your belly hang, rest on the thighs. Your forehead can come down to the floor. Your forehead can come onto a block. Your hands can reach out in front, or your hands can come by your side. This is meant to be restorative. It's meant to feel good. If this isn't working for you in your body, because not everything works for everybody, instead you can roll over onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, and still get that restorative pose that you need. Head's gonna come up. We're gonna come back up onto those 4s. We're gonna walk our hands slightly in front of our shoulders, curl our toes under, come up into our downward dog. We're gazing out between our heels. Our head is hanging between our biceps. And we're gonna pedal out our feet, bending and straightening into our knees. Maybe you like to pedal 1 at a time. Maybe you like to do 2 at a time. Lovely. We're still thinking about pressing into the palm, pressing into those fingertips, avoiding pressure on our wrist. Lovely. If you can, you're going to lift your left leg high in the sky into our 3-legged dog. Lovely. Hold it here for 2 breaths. Releasing on this next exhale, lifting left leg now high in the sky. After this next exhale, slowly release that leg back to the floor. Bending into our knees, we're gonna step or hop our feet to meet our hands into a forward fold. We're releasing our chest onto our thighs if that's comfortable. If you like, your hands can hang, or you can grab elbow to elbow. Allow those sit bones to come high in the sky. Lovely. I'm still looking, Eileen. It's okay. Lovely. When you're ready, release those elbows. We're going to bend into our knees, inhaling those arms all the way up into our chair. I'm only going to stay in the chair for a couple of breaths today. Your feet can be close together, your feet can be hip distance apart. If you'd like that challenge, bring them together. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. On this next exhale, drawing into those heels, push yourself up high in the sky. Bring the hands to heart center. We're at the top of our mat. We're going to softly close our eyes. We're going to ground ourselves now into the earth. We want to get used to that connection of our feet into the floor, into the earth. We're going to pick up on our toes. We're going to feel the 4 corners of our feet. The base of the big toe, cross from that on the heel. The base of the baby toe, cross from that on the heel. Feel those corners. Release your toes now to the floor. Maybe do a little rock back and forth. Feeling that connection now. We've got those stand out toes. We've got the base of our big toe, base of the baby toe, opposite sides of the heel. Rooting into the ground. This morning we're going to do a set of sun salutations. We're looking to do 6 to 8 rounds. We're going to see how it goes. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Big breath in, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold, coming forward. Bringing our chest towards our thighs. We're going to place our hands on our shins, and we're going to come up to a half back. Just looking at the floor, slightly in front. Releasing the chest to the floor, framing our right foot with our hands. Stepping back into our high lunge, our runner's lunge. We're going to do it slow now this first time, and then we're going to speed it up each round. If you like, hands can stay on the floor. They can come on your thigh. They can come high in the sky. If you start to feel a little bit uncomfortable right now with that back leg, you can drop your knee to the floor. We're going to think about pulling up on that thigh muscle. Strong. Lovely. Slowly release those hands back to the floor, stepping right foot back to left into our high plank. If you can, you're going to hold this high plank. We're going to hold it for 5 breaths. If you need to, you drop down to your knees. That's fine. And we're going to make sure that our plank is not a downward dog. Want to have that nice straight line, ears, shoulders, shoulders, hips, hips, knees, and ankles. I know what you're thinking. 5 breaths should be gone. And they are. On this next exhale, we're going to release either knees, chest, chin, or push up to the floor. Uncurl the toes, push our bums